to see you. I think it's good to start from the beginning, the way I heard it from one of the three founders of the synagogue. The three people who were two businessmen and one lawyer, big one, had a dream in 1950 to bring to the valley a conservative synagogue. It was a dream. It was nothing here, they told me. I was in Israel. I was not here. Frank Weiner, Al Lipson, and Ray Sandler. Mr. Sandler told me they met at Sepulveda and Ventura Boulevard on the corner, and every time he has to pay every Friday, he was the cantor, he was the rabbi, he got everything, like a few people. They brought the Torah, they didn't want to leave it there during the week, on a bed on a car like this used to go on Friday. They started with few people and people heard about it and people start coming. Their dream was about 350 families the most to build. When I came, it was about 500 families. Rabbi Schulweis, Zichrono Livracha, he was a giant. No perfect, no human being is perfect. But he was close to it. They used to meet in the beginning, Friday night and Saturday morning. And people with families start to come. When the late Rabbi Schulweis came, suddenly it was a mushroom after a good rain. People came, and people came, and people came. Not only from Los Angeles. And the big service used to be on Friday night. In those days, it was like event, like Woodstock, to the old people who know what the name, what it means. It was event Friday night. And the service was unbelievable. I remember I was shocked. The average of those days were 650 people. It was the sanctuary and the social hall. And after was Israeli dancing. And he didn't care how the youngster used to come dressed, as long as they're not naked. And they danced at 1 o'clock in the morning. Saturday morning, in those years, already there were many bar mitzvot, but if not, most of the people who came in those days, they came Friday. After, the ride, and after they serve some, cookies, tea, coffee, pop. Valley Bet Shalom started to grow. And the rabbi, and it was only one rabbi, one cantor Fordis left, came for 2 years, Cantor Dardashti. I believe he's still now today, even in Baltimore. And after came Herschel Fox, a great asset to Valley Bet Shalom. Rabbi Schulweis, who came in 1970, I came in 1971, and the temple grew and grew and grew. One day in 1971, I worked at Valley Bet Israel in Sun Valley, North Hollywood, west of Coldwater and Roscoe. It was a synagogue of 250 families, nice traditional synagogue. I taught Bar Mitzvah and I taught the Hebrew school. And Shabbat I led junior congregation. And I got a phone call and they say, Rabbi Schulweis and Cantor Fordis wants to talk to you. I say, who are they? I didn't know. I live in town. The freeway was only up to Victory. That's where I used to drive. I taught a kid, the second kid of Mitzvah Wolf. Then the family moved from North Hollywood to Tarzana and then Valley Bet Shalom. The mother, she told me that her second son that, by the way, today is the executive producer of CBS, the football, the NFL. She asked me if I can help him. He's going to be bar mitzvah in June. I said, okay, if you know where I lived in North Hollywood, we knew each other, where they live and so on. They were a close congregation. So I asked her, why you need me? I mean, they have teachers there and so on. So she told me that I don't feel, she said, that he makes enough progress. Came June, he was bar mitzvah. So Rebbe Schulweis, that was his first year, he asked her, who taught this kid? He was way, way better than what they offer at Valley Bet Shalom. So she told him. So they decided, Kent Affordis, to call me. Kent Affordis was in charge of the bar mitzvah program. And I came to Rabbi Schulweis' office. No, we talked and everything, and I didn't know how big it was. So he asked me to read, like the few sentences from the Torah, for this week. I remember. I looked at him and I said, I came from Israel. I know Hebrew. I teach already for 3 years. So why you ask me such easy things to do? So he looked at Kent Affordis, said, who is this crazy, talk to me like this and everything. To me, probably stuff. And he said, so he asked me what is hard. So I told him, my holidays, the Shira, the thing that's unusual is not regular reading, not Torah and Haftarah every week, I said. So he said, okay. He said, you need the Chumash? I said, I think the Shira. No, the 2 melodies. He said, what else? I said, now ask me harder question. He said, what is the harder question? I said, the Megillot that we have. For the 3 Megillot, Ruth, Kohelet, and Shira Shirim are the same melody. Eicha is different, and Esther for Purim is different. I said, I remember in the beginning, by heart, Shira Shirim. So I sang for him 2 verses. So he looked at Kent Affordis, but that was Friday afternoon. Sunday morning, we used to teach there, on the Hebrew school there, 11 o'clock, or close to 11 o'clock. Secretary told me, Rabbi Schulweis called you. So she asked me, who's Rabbi Schulweis? He said, the biggest around, many people come, very famous, very talented. She said, he called you? I said, oh, to move the class, I come here. I said, what the earliest you can come here to talk to you? I come, he sit here, Kent Affordis sat on the other side, and they said, how many hours can you give us? And I told him, if you want to hire me and you're going to fire an older man, I don't want the job. So I found the guy name. I called him. He lived in North Hollywood too. I asked him, so I told him, my name is this. I said, I have a question for you. I said, Rabbi Schulweis want to hire me to teach the bar mitzvah. And please tell me, be honest with yourself. You understand that, if you decided to live on your own with no pressure, or he fired you. So he started crying on the phone. I didn't know what happened. I thought maybe he got heart attack or something like that. Minute two, no answer. After he said, you know what, I want to meet you. I said, okay, you can meet me whenever you want. If I'll be here in a day like this. And he hugged me and he said, the first guy in America who cared for older people who asked to get their job. Okay, he said, no, I decided to retire. So I came to Rebbe Schulweis after a day and a half. I said, if you still want me, let's do this. Years later, he told me, before he knew who I was, Israeli accent and, full confidence and so on, he told me that, it will be good. And since then, 1971. Today, I'm still here. People ask me, how long you been and everything? I said, till I do it right. When I feel that I do it right, then the time to live. That's my story, how I started and what I do today. I taught few thousand kids And when Mr. Goen died, I took the minion. And I'm still here. Love Valley Bet Shalom. This is my problem and my fault and my weakness. I love Valley Bet Shalom too much. Dear Yossi, my mother-in-law come to us for Hanukkah. What shall I do? Number one, pray a lot. Number two, not all mother-in-law are as we in Jewish describe them. They come and give aitzes, advice what to do and how to live. But if your mother is one of this kind, I think if she come only for the first day or 2 days or no more, just listen what she has to say, nod with your head, and look on the clock, and at night, and well, another night and another day, she will go back. Hopefully till next Hanukkah.